it's your girl Pink, and I just wanted to come in and do a favorites video. It's gonna be old and new items that I have not shown before in one of my videos. I'm not sure if you have seen them or not seen them in the past. I don't know why when I finally decided to do a video, the lawnmower thing is going on. Anyway, I want to start off with telling you what I have on my face. I actually have on my NARS Sheer Glow and is it Maceo or Macao or whatever. I can't even remember the name. I don't even look at it no more because I got it basically in the T-zone, and I have Graftopian in the outer perimeter, kind of like a highlight contour method. I do this because, you know, I got used to playing around with the Graftopian with the light and the dark shading, so I kind of do that with all my foundations now. I have not used MAC in so long as far as foundation concerned that I feel awkward if I go back and then try to use just one color. It might not look right. Plus, I'm using what I got. I have on my lids, I have on Crystal Pink, and it's a pigment from Aboni Cosmetics, and it's called Crystal Pink. And you guys, it looks real like light in the, I don't want to spill it, but it looks real light. Her pigments are very light, very airy, easy to apply with the right type of brush. You can't complain. Once you get used to dealing with pigments and stuff like that, you kind of get the hang of using it, and the mess is not any concern, and then it get to the point where you barely make any mess because you get used to working with them. But I want to make note, it kind of reminds you of MAC Starters and Rockets, and it kind of like struck me weird because they look nothing alike in color in the container as well as in here. But when I use I think I used my 249 brush, like a flat shader brush. As I was patting it on my lids, I noticed it kind of gave that iridescent hue of the Stars and Rockets, but a very light version, not a heavy, hardcore matte version like this. So now I'm curious if I use this on a black, base, well, along with a black base, will I get that dark Stars and Rocket? So it's a possible dupe, possible. This goes on very, very light and very nice. So, and that is one of my favorites. Also, one of my favorites from Aboni Cosmetics is Cloud 9 pigment, and I have that in my inner tear duct, and it's kind of like glitter, it's just really pretty. Like, I started using it. I think it was my birthday in September, and when I want something in my inner tear duct, I go for this. I don't even go for MAC vanilla pigment no more, so I go for this, and that's that. And I actually use my finger. I don't use a brush. I just take my finger, dap it, and wipe away any excess or whatever. I really like it like that, and I started using all my pigments for my inner tear duct like that. So. And speaking of MAC vanilla pigment, it is back on my favorites list. This was given to me from a YouTuber a while back. I can't remember her username. Please forgive me. I'm sorry, it's been so long. But it was given to me, and I ran out of mine. I think I had mine for like 3 years, almost 3 years, and I ran out in a sense of I fucking spilled it and was like, oh. You know what I'm saying? And I was using the dupe, the hip dupe. But as you guys know, a lot of dupes are dupes, and that's it. A lot of them don't last as long or don't give you that hue or whatever. The hips, it's on the money, but it didn't last for me. But it's back a favorite of mine. And vanilla pigment is really intimidating to some people. When you first start up, it's really intimidating, but I mean, look at it. It's so beautiful. Like, it comes off like, it's like the more you use, you get like this rich, pretty color. The light hand you use, you get this nice, soft color. It just depends on what you're using it, how you're using it for. Great highlight. I've seen a lot of people speak about using it as inner tear duct, brow bone, cheeks, and I done tried it in some of them ways. And once I got to play with it and use it, I kind of felt it that way too. But it's my favorite because I have it on now, and you can't tell, but it has become one of my favorites again because this is Very Hot from Revlon. I put this on with chestnut lip liner, and I actually use vanilla pigment in the center of my lip as a highlight. So it's became a favorite again because it's like a highlight for the lips for me. Um, and also, one of my favorite clear lip glosses at the time is Luscious Lips. It comes like this. And it's nothing really special, guys. Everything in here, everything I'm showing you except for 2 items I paid for. But this here was sent to me a while back ago. Oopsie. And I really like misplaced them, and then one day I was looking for something and found them and said, oh, let me really just try them. You get a little minty feel to your lips, but you don't get a sting. It's not like, oh, it's not a sting. It's more of a minty feel to your lips. This one is in cherry. It says Luscious Lips, intimidate in long-term results. Collagen peptides will boost your lip volume. At first, I was thinking, no. But I put it on, and I went back and looked in the mirror, and my top lip appears fuller, which is what I want because it's like my top lip overall time I noticed kind of thinning out from my bottom lip. And when I see women with even lips, that is so sexy to me. Like women with like full lips, like full top and bottom lips, that's so sexy to me. And I started feeling like, I miss when guys just like, oh, your lips so sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what they're thinking, but still. Anywho, this is the one in cherry. I'm not gonna say yeah they worth the money, and I'm not gonna say nay they worth the money. Because for me, it just turned out to be like gloss. But I did see like a little. I know it's a little, a little difference in my lips. I'm not gonna sit there and say go out and buy this product because it's on the beholder of the product to say it's worth it. So that's just me keeping it 100% real with you guys. But I do like it. Would I buy it again, or well, would I buy it actually with my money? Not too sure. I know probably once I deplete both of the stashes to really be the judge of that. But right off the bat, no, I would not. Okay, so I do have another favorite lip combination. It's from Aboni Cosmetics. It is Intimidate. Intimidate, Milani lip gloss. I think it's called Diva. I'm not sure. Can't remember. And of course, chestnut lip liner. I freaking love chestnut lip liner. Like since 1995, I love chestnut lip liner. Anyway, Core's Wild Rose, the lip butter. Now I really was one of those people. I thought this was utterly ridiculous to pay like this amount of money for a lip butter, but it's not because it lasts a long, long time. A little goes a long, long way. This is actually my second one. Sorry, I kind of smeared around the sides because I go in a circle. But it gives you like a flush of lip color. Like it makes your lips feel really amazingly soft. And believe me, your guy friend is gonna appreciate it. But it gives you like a flush of hint of color to your lips when you don't feel like a bunch of gunk on your lips, feel like you're wearing nothing. And it lasts a long time. So I like it. This one says it's good for 24 months. So I went back to using the L'Oreal. Whatever the heck this mascara is, like I don't know. I just know when I see it in the store, I pick it up. I keep throwing away the thing. I can't never remember the name of it, but you guys know this one. I went back to using it. I really still like the Lancome one I'm using, but for some reason lately it's not been my friend. So I've been doing the L'Oreal again. I've been trying to keep everything I use to a minimal. If it's not broke, don't fix it type thing. Exuviance, the multi-protection day fluid SPF 15. I have not been using really heavy SPFs I've been using this one. This goes a long way. It's thin, but and it's not too heavy, and it's right here. I've had this stuff for like months, months, months. Okay, um, it's kind of pricey. Depends on if you're a big SPF buff. You don't care about spending the money. If you really know that SPF's really working, what it does to you. I did notice when I used the Neutrogena SPF 50. Uh, all through the summer, I didn't have too much problems with my skin. When I started to run out and deplete, I started noticing that I started, having some problems with my skin, issues with the discoloration. So I went back into using this, and I have been doing. My skin been looking pretty good, and I like this because it don't break me out. You know how like some SPF break you out over dry skin? This one has not been doing it. I think because it's not too heavy and it's not too thick, it's not too thin. It's just kind of just right. Yeah. Now I'm going to talk about two products that I could care less about. Um, is I'm going to call these the products that I still don't like. Okay? And there's just two of them in this video. This Mario Bashut, however you say his name, orange cleansing soap. I had bought a ton of this, and I didn't even buy it when my ex bought it for me for Valentine's Day. He bought I picked everything I wanted out, and his stuff is really amazingly affordable. But this one here, I kept it because it was the least dislike out of all the other stuff I had got. But I don't like it. I do not like it. For me, it says it removes all the makeup without leaving a residue. It does just that. For me, I feel my skin feels waxy afterwards. And it's weird because I have dry skin, and heavy as this stuff is, it seems like it should just, I'm not gonna even pour it on my, heavy as this stuff is, you see it's like it takes King Dingaling to squeeze it out, but it's, oh no, it's not heavy and it's not thin, but it don't work for me. I tried wetting my face, putting it on, tissuing out. I tried just putting it on a dry face and rinsing it. I don't try different ways. I just don't care for it. I kept it around because, oh Jesus, I'm a freaking mess. Okay, we'll try not to get into the mess. I just don't like it. So if you have a tip or trick for using that product, please let me know. True Religion, I really like the original scent for women. I do not like this hippie chic shit. I don't like it, don't like it, don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. I picked this out. The boys got it for me for my birthday. I picked it out online and ordered it. And it's not their fault because they told me to pick something out, and I picked this. It was actually, what's that site? What's the site? I never order off that site. After all these years, I don't really pay no attention. You guys know the site that every time you turn around, they sending you coupons in your email. Okay, Sephora and the other one. You guys know what I'm talking about. I can't think of it right now. Hopefully, I think of it by the time I put this video up to put it in the bottom bar down where you can see it. Anyway, this is how the True Religion looks. I seen it. It popped up on the, when you look in it as new at the time. And it's cute. Got the cute little charm. As you can see, I haven't took it out the plastic. I tried it a couple times or whatnot. The bottle's not even cute, but since I was so in love with the original True Religion, I thought, well, why not get the new version of whatever the heck this is supposed to be? And inside the bottle, it doesn't smell bad. But I'm going to tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Trina's Diamond Princess. I ordered Trina's Diamond Princess off Amazon years ago because I was a big Trina fan. And I was like, cool, I never knew she had a perfume. And I didn't like it. My son didn't like it. He kept saying, Mom, it smells like an older woman. And my son, I don't know why he's so, I guess because my oldest son, we kind of grew up together. I guess he used to me being like kind of young and flirty and all that. If I wear a scent that reminds him of like an older woman in their 50s or 40s, I'm not trying to diss nobody. I don't even think scents should have an age, okay? But if I wear something that smells more stuffy or more, you know what I'm saying? It drives him crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he just can't associate mother with. I'm getting older. I'm gonna be 40 in some years. Okay, so I mean, but I don't like this. Like, it was a waste of $59. Like, you know, I really like started to send it back. I really did. I started to send this shit back. Like, I started to send it back. You know, it takes forever when you send stuff back in the mail, and then you gotta wait for them to re-put it on your card. I started to send it back for real, cause you know, whatever. Anyway, that is my favorites for the months. I'm not gonna even call it for the month, for the months.